video circulating online shows Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu losing his balance and stumbling during an event in Turkey. The incident appears to have been captured while the president was walking, and in the footage, he slips and briefly falls before being assisted. We've confirmed that he is in good conditions and no injuries sustained. Wow. This is the president going, oh, wow. Can somebody just help him? Okay, he got assisted.
We're happy he's held and healthy. We got information from the presidency that even after that great fall, the fall, he was still able to do some official duty. We thank God. Our president is always, our prayers are always with you. Whether you go to Turkey or Israel, you will never fall.
You will never stumble.
You will never stumble.
Yes. I still feel that one of the reasons that led to that fall is because all of those apparels, are they not too much? I feel it's too much. It's too much. Yes, it's too much for him. And that's the reason. This man is not really a young guy that you should pack all of those coats. Who exactly is he styling?
That place is cold. The suit is bigger.
There are other things that they can use. How about giving him a winter jacket? That coat is just
that
too
coat
much.
Is heavy.
Very heavy.
Too long for him, but it's to protect our president from cold.
Well, I think we need to sue the stylist. Yes, that is styling gone wrong. We need to sue who is the stylist
again. Except you feel maybe the trouser is longer than the hip. Excuse me.
Welcome back. You know what time it is? It's Trending O'Clock. This is where we'll talk about all the trending and juicy gist on the internet and, of course, give our opinions about them. I am Mercy Irabo. And, of course, you know, once it's trending, I can never be alone in the studio. Who is trending with us today? Mr. Michael Gobado. Mr. Michael, thank you for being here.
It is another lovely time on Viewpoint, on Trending to Trend Along.
Of course, thank you so much for being here. Well, without wasting much time, let's just dive straight to our top stories for today. A video circulating online shows Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu losing his balance and stumbling during an event in Turkey. The incident appears to have been captured while the president was walking, and in the footage, he slips and briefly falls before being assisted. We've confirmed that he is in good conditions and no injuries sustained. Wow. This is the president going, oh, wow. Can somebody just help him? Okay, he got assisted. Well, all of this played out in Turkey. It's so sad that our president, what happened? Where are his bodyguards and all of that? How come? How did he fall? Like, what led to this whole thing? These are the questions we're asking. But me, I think I've seen several reasons. But let's hear from Mr. Michael first before I even go into my reasons.
Anyway, we're happy he's held and healthy. We got information from the presidency that even after that great fall, the fall, he was still able to do some official duty. We thank God. Our president is always, our prayers are always with you. Whether you go to Turkey or Israel, you will never fall.
You will never stumble.
You will never stumble.
Yes, you will never fall. You will never stumble.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, but again, somehow, let's face reality now. I still feel that one of the reasons that led to that fall is because all of those apparels, are they not too much? I feel it's too much. It's too much. Yes, it's too much for him. And that's the reason. This man is not really a young guy that you should pack all of those coats. Who exactly is he styling?
That place is cold. The suit is bigger.
There are other things that they can use. How about giving him a winter jacket? That coat is just too much.
That coat is heavy.
Very heavy.
Too long for him, but it's to protect our president from cold.
Well, I think we need to sue the stylist. Yes, that is styling gone wrong. We need to sue who is the stylist again.
Except you feel maybe the trouser is longer than the hip. Excuse me. So maybe that's why. But
not the trouser. I have issues with that coat. The coat is way too big for him, and I feel it was heavy because somehow it was as if he was like trying to wave. Maybe the suit was, you know, when you're having heavy armor on you. You know how it feels, right?
But
You'll be trying to go this direction. You go this
We
direction,
need to
and the
protect
court
the
will direct
president
you to
in
the other
any way.
direction.
We need to protect the president in every way.
Yeah.
That's why that very heavy suit, I mean, that coat, whatever was put on him to protect him from
cold. Anyways, it's nice, but instead of just protecting him from cold, it led to something. Yes, he was assisted. He was assisted. He was assisted. You know, we already confirmed from presidency he is fine. Everything is okay, but we hope that the stylists do better next time. Trying to make outfit that is very exactly. He's used to putting on the agbada. Yes, and I think to some extent, agbada can actually fight cold. Yes, it can, because you have the long sleeve, you have the other one. It can fight cold. That's what I feel.
But
he's used to agbada and the Tinubu cap. Exactly. That same Tinubu cap. I was expecting, I don't know, for me, I'm used to seeing him like that, and I think Akure is like that. He's not used to that kind of dressing, and that's why I think those are the things that led to that very fall. So next time, just speculations. We are just trying to see reasons so as for it not to happen again.
We'll never have our president
yes,
for the second time.
that's not a right thing. So that's why we're trying to call out the stylists. Please, stylists, you need to do better for our president. Well, thank God he is safe and he is sound. No injuries sustained. Anyways, away from that story, a man has raised alarm over a kidnapping incident on Akure Airport Road, describing a situation of fear and helplessness. According to him, motorists and commuters were stranded from the morning hours as suspected kidnappers operated freely on the road, abducting several people in broad daylight. Let's see the footage.
See, they said kidnappers killed 3 people on this route yesterday, and they've kidnapped another person this morning. So very cool, and everyone allowed to go. Neither are they even allowed to come back. This express road leading to Akure Airport, Iluabu, should you get? So that's it. So very cool. Everybody is stuck in the hold up now as a result of what happened yesterday and even this morning. So that's it.
Residents are now calling on security agencies and the government to urgently intervene and restore safety on the road. As of now, there has been no official statement confirming the details of the incident. And, well, talking about kidnapping, we used to feel like this whole thing was in the northern part. And somehow, it started coming to the southern part. And now, the western part. I felt by now we should not be talking about issues of insecurity in the country again. What are they doing concerning this? Because it's so sad that when you're leaving the house, you're scared for your life. You do not know if you're ever going to return home again. You're leaving the house, you're thinking about your loved ones, that what if you do not come back to your loved ones? That's the country we finally found ourselves. And it's something that is becoming a norm. Like, this is not the kidnappers breaking into people's houses late at night. These are now kidnappers walking and attacking people on broad daylight.
At will.
Yes, at will. And it's something that everybody is seeing as a norm. Everybody's beginning to see it as a norm, and which is not right. What are the authorities doing about it? The government owes the citizen to protect them, to protect lives and properties. But currently, I do not think they are still doing that part of their duties. They're not doing it, because if you're protecting life and properties, when this whole thing started in the north, you should have been able to eliminate it. But now, sadly, it has crept into other parts of the society, and this is the sad reality we are facing today. Mr. Michael.
Well, indeed, a sad reality. And if you will still remember, on Dialogue today, we talked about insecurity. And so it's not just talk, it's happening. And just like what you said, my fear is that it started in the north east, went around the northwest, came to the north central, down now to a bit to the south, but now to the southwest. It's really a reason for us to all be concerned. And this is even the frightening thing. That's happened in Akure, Ondo State. In daybreak light, everything happening at their own will, at their own convenience. When they feel like striking, they strike. And remember, the young man said it happened freely for several hours with nobody coming to the rescue of those motorists.
What are the authorities doing?
Truly concerned.
Well, at this point, we do not know the way forward. But if I was to make this decision, I would say self-defense. If only arms can actually, just that we Nigerians, we know how to misuse things. Normally, situations like this, I feel arms should be legalized. Let everybody try, because if the government is really not fighting for the people, then we should be allowed to fight for ourselves. But it's just so sad that once you legalize arms in this country, you know what your people are capable of. They start using it, not the main reason why they were given these arms in the first place. But in fact, maybe we're going to have more of the kidnappings, because every other persons that have been seeing the displays of the kidnappers coming on social media telling people, oh, this whole business fetch us money and all of that. All of them, once they have these arms, they too would want to venture into kidnapping. So that is one thing that we Nigerians, we know ourselves. We know that once arms are being legalized, we're going to misuse it. But normally, I think that was supposed to be the best way.
Well, anyway, that's still on the table. But, just like what you said, the fears, some will say their disadvantage outweighs that of their advantage. And Nigeria might just spiral into another point of anarchy.
Exactly.
And that's why that has not been put through. But, if we strengthen our security architecture, just like what we talked about dialogue, if we tend to ensure that our borders are safe, we will be sleeping with our two eyes closed, rather than going on a daily need, praying and hoping that we are not part of those kicked out. Sad reality.
Well, a sad reality indeed. Well, we'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you verified updates always. Away from that story, a 27-year-old man, Daniel Odubanjo, has been sentenced to 6 years in prison in the United Kingdom for assaulting two victims on train. According to report, the incident happened on a train in England. Odubanjo trapped a woman in a train toilet and assaulted her. Just minutes later, he went on to target a teenage girl on the same train. He was arrested, charged, and later found guilty in court. Let's see the footage.
Put your hands at your pockets. I'm arresting you. For sexual assault. Okay?
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault. You don't have to say anything, but I am offensive. You don't mention it. Something may later on. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You understand?
You look for like you did something.
Okay, mate. No worries. Get over
I've got a camera.
Yeah.
Authorities say the sentence reflects the seriousness of the crimes and praise the victims for their courage in coming forward. Well, that's the same thing we're just talking about. Nigerians, you got an opportunity to go to the UK. These are like prayer points for so many Nigerians, and then getting there, misusing it. Imagine trapping a woman in a train toilet just to assault her, and after then assaulting another teenager in that same train. Like, what really got into his head? What exactly got into his head that you had to assault two people on the same train? Well, thank God. Village people, exactly. Village people. The village people really want him to come back, and they feel like, okay, let's do it. But it's just so sad that they did not know that he was going to still be arrested and sent to prison. But
please, if he's finally going to court, let him call the village people, because court, they need evidence.
Well, he has gone there and he's now been sentenced to 6 years, so he's going to be there chilling 6 years. Chilling for 6 years. Like, that is the self-control we're talking about. You should be able to control yourself.
At the end, they blame village people.
And that's the thing, even village people or the devil. I think the devil takes more blames.
No, they've left him now.
So it's now village people.
He's so busy.
Because everything it's the devil's handwork. It's the devil's hand. What happens to your own self-control?
Village people are more active now.
Yes. I think that's the thing, because this whole thing is village people. Let's even assume you do not have self-control. You trapped a woman in the toilet, you assaulted her, and then you did not stop at that. You still went ahead to assault a teenager on that same train.
Do you know he might have been doing this here in Nigeria and getting away with it? And he felt, yeah, I'll go overseas and do similar.
Well, in a country that's the system works.
And now he knows that the system is different. There, the system works.
The system works there, so it's sad. And most times, maybe he has been doing it, like you said, just like the case
You
of
can't just start out
the
on
case
news.
of the 41-year-old man in Agbaru community we discussed on
And
Monday.
he'll live here, he'll go there,
Yes,
and be
because
looking for
according to
teenagers,
reports, that
10 years
man
old
has
girls.
been doing it. But somehow the people try to say, let's settle this out of court. Let's just settle. Let's pay them. We can even if it's to pay for the treatment or whatever. And then the victims do not speak out. But thank God that this one's had the courage to come forward to talk to authorities about this case. What if he had said it? But no evidence. But no evidence. So even if he had said it was his village people that forced him into this, but no evidence. Anyways, away from that, because that very man is chilling and will be there for the next 6 years.
Okay, really?
Anyways, away from that, Nollywood actor Charles Awurum has publicly criticized popular streamer Speed following the streamer's recent visit to Nigeria. In a video circulating online, Awurum accused Speed of disrespecting Nigeria, claiming the streamer tried to damage the image of Lagos and the country during his visit. He also expressed displeasure over what he describes as disrespect towards Peller. Let's see the footage.
iPhone speed, I've been high speed. Then they call you. You come Nigeria, we welcome you. Abi, we welcome you. You can't think say you go fit downgrade Nigeria. You go fit who you be to downgrade Nigeria? You go for where poor people dey. Them beg you money. Say Nigerians, they beg you money. They know they beg Peller. Why you not see those places where rich people they make you go that side? So they beg you money. Nigeria, they beg you money. That's why you cut your thoughts short. If you like, stay half a day. Stay half a day. Go where you won't go. 50,000 subscribers. And yes, 50 million. Yes. You got them. We pray for you. We thank God. Say you get 50 million subscribers. We even pray that you get 100 million. But no, come here by our people. You know who Peller be? You know who Peller be? That thing where you be to the world. Now the thing where Peller be to us. You go see Peller, you go come out face. You don't want to meet Peller. You don't want to. If you come Nigeria, you don't meet Peller. Who you meet?
His comments, which included strong language and warnings, have sparked mixed reactions online, with some Nigerians supporting his stance, while others say the response was unnecessary. Yes, I feel personally that response was very, very unnecessary. The incident has added to ongoing conversations about how foreign content creators portray African countries. Yes, I think the part I really want to talk about concerning his comment is the fact that the content creator, the Speed, that came to Nigeria, and going back to talk about Nigeria, but you've only visited one part of the country, which is Lagos, and then going
and not
around.
Just only one part of the country, a very
like
suburban part of Lagos.
Yes, not just everywhere in Lagos.
Yeah, that is not the true image of what that very city of excellence looks like.
Exactly.
So,
and then going about saying, oh, they're beggars in Nigeria, and this is the same thing we've been talking about. Fine, in Lagos, we know how this touts and all of that go around. Once you go to Lagos, you see these people, they always, hey, bros, find something for me. Hey, this, that. So sadly, they did it to him too. They did it to him too, and he's going about saying Nigerians are beggars. That is what they do. I had to cut my tall shirts because they were seriously begging me for money. But another thing I discovered is that this man is also a Peller fan. Yes, we saw all of the events that played out during Speed's visit, how Peller so bad wanted to see Speed, but sadly, Speed refused to see Peller, and Peller tried his best. We saw him trying to climb mountains and rocks and everything just to make sure this guy noticed him, but it's so sad. And now this man is coming to talk about how disrespectful that was to Peller. Well, a Peller fan, Mr. Michael.
Well, anyway, that's why I've always told Peller, calm down. Yeah? Be a bit educated in your style of approach. Yeah? I'm even excited that he went to school. I don't know whether he has completed it.
Okay, maybe before you go there, let's just jump straight to our next story, talking about Peller's education. Just 2 days after starting university, popular streamer Peller has announced that he has dropped out of school and says he has no plans to return. Let's see the footage.
Guys, me I know they go university again, you. I know they go again. Now me don't say I don't congratulations. Say I don't enter university. Yes, I'm not going to school again for now. I will go school in like 10 years or this time. I will go to university. Guys, I swear to God, when I go to university, people, they are all grown more than me. I'm even still a child to go to university at this age, bro. I still have a long way I'm going to. Bro, I'll be in school for like several hours. I'll not be making a dime. I'll just be writing. I'll just be looking. I will make friend. Who they make friend? I'm not making friend. This is what I see. We have to make money, not friend. We have to make money. You get it?
For now, Peller says he's moving forward and focusing on his content creation journey. The announcement has once again stirred conversation around education and fame. So, Mr. Michael, I know you were so glad that Peller returned back to school. And that was why I said, hold on, maybe you should hear the breaking news. He said he's no longer going back to
I'm
school.
happy and I pray that I show speed. You will not see that video. You will not come out to see why I didn't want to see that guy.
Well, but you know, really, yes, we know that education is the key, fine. But we've seen some persons that are not really educated. But you see, the way they carry themselves, should I call it the steez? That's what we Gen Z call it now. We call it the steez. Yes, but we say the steez. They have these steez. And when you see them, even you that you feel you're educated, you might even be intimidated when you see these persons. But this guy, even if he had gone to school, I'm not sure it would really do much difference.
I doubt. It will only improve his English.
It's English, yeah.
And make him not to be opening his mouth from left to right. Always,
when he will meet people and see how they talk
and all
of that.
Oh yeah, hello, hi, oh, ajegule. All of that stuff.
Wow,
honestly,
Peller.
I doubt.
That's the thing we'll talk about fame. Once people get this fame, mostly they feel like they really do not need education again. But Peller is really, really young. That's why I feel Peller is really, really young. And I feel he should still think about going to school. Now he's coming to talk about how he stays 7 hours in a classroom and just being there, not allowed to make use of his phone, so he cannot do his usual live streams and the rest. And he feels like, Peller, what happens when you get home at night? Yeah. You can do your live streaming when you get home at night. But now you're saying you're not going to school again because you feel like, oh, I need to be making money. I cannot just sit down here without making money. We've seen several persons with more and more money, Peller. They still choose to go to school. Some are still going to school because it's not just about going to school and bagging the BSc. Some persons still want to go further and further. We've seen some persons with lots and lots of money. They still want to go to school. They still want to further. So I see no reason why you feel like, oh, I don't want to go. Like, he's not even giving any good reason. The reason is the fact that you feel like, oh, I need to be making money instead of just sitting one place, and he feels like going to school is being idle. That's what he is making it feel like.
Yeah, especially when it concerns him not earning within that 7 hours. You know, he's calculating what he will earn within that period. He's forgetting to know or calculate what his mind will earn and gain within those periods, also being in the class.
And that's the thing we talk about. This whole people will call public figure, influencers, and the rest. That's the thing we talk about.
Do you know now, if some of these young men that feel school is a scam,
sees this, they will just conclude like, okay,
I told you,
no need to go to school. You know, so many young people always want to watch Peller, and imagine coming out. You know, there are so many persons looking up to you, and then you're coming to say you cannot go to school. What message are you passing to the younger people? What message are you passing to the people that you are supposed to be influencing? Because yes, you're an influencer. What message are you passing to these people? Well, I hope you answer all of those questions and you have a rethink and maybe decide to go back and continue with your education. And so glad that, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his ex, we don't know if they're back together though. She's actually a graduate. She graduated from Ambrose Ali University. So imagine if you want to marry her, and I see reasons why she's always having issues with him. Because you're not educated, I am educated. You're never going to see things my way. The same way I do not want to see things your way. So I see why that relationship is never going to work. So Peller, maybe if you go back to school, if you think you still love Jarvis, maybe if you go back to school, she might just try to reconsider
That
all
is
of her
another
thoughts.
Odogo have not taken Javis.
Yes,
Before you
because
finish.
4 years, 5 years is a long time.
And I doubt if Javis will wait for the
We
boy
wait
to
for
be
him to
matured.
be. Anyways, interesting stories we've had today, and it's super amazing. All thanks to Mr. Michael for
Well,
always
anyway,
making it.
I rather want to thank you
exciting.
for picking such very lovely stories. It's always easy to flow on them,
Yeah.
especially when they don't just only pass message of morality,
Yeah.
but they pass message of what we need to do as a people.
Exactly.
So that's why it's making
Exactly,
sense.
Mr. Michael. Thank you so much. And of course, you can join the conversation. Drop your thoughts on our social media platform, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, at Atlantic Media and TV. Well, this is where I have to tell you that do not miss tomorrow's edition of Trending and of Viewpoints. Same time, I remain Mercy Irabo. Do have a blessed day.